Hey, what's up everybody? James Madison Audits here. We're actually doing a little bit something different today. I'm in Gainesville, Florida right now, getting ready to head over to the police department. This is the transportation services. But in the beginning here, I wanted to tell you about the scooter. I get so many questions asked about it. Like, what kind of scooter is it? Where do you get it at? Well, here it is right here. This is the one that I use consistently. It's a Segway Ninebot. Now they come in different varieties like the ES1, ES2, ES3. This one is the ES3. It has the extra battery pack right there. So one of the cool things about it, obviously it's rechargeable. You plug it in right there and get it going. I've got about 1.5 bars left on it on this battery and the battery that's in the deck right there. So this one gets me about 20 miles or so, a roundabout. But if you ride it really hard and right fast, it's going to get you less miles. A lot of the stuff on this here is replaceable. The tires are interchangeable. You can get new tires for the front and the back. The front one on mine needs it right now, and it folds up really nice and fits right in the trunk right there. So the only downfall about this one is at night, I have to add a little bit of a light down here. So I got this little Velcro piece that allows me to do it. But there are so many other of the scooters that you guys can find. You can get, I mean, there's probably hundreds of them out there. Find one that has a really good review and check it out. Usually Amazon has the best prices. So I'll put a link in the description for that right here. Well, this one has throttle up here for forward, obviously, and then a brake. But just like my car, this one has regenerative braking that gives you some extra added power. When you're slowing down, it uses the motor to slow down rather than like a brake, which then translates into putting energy back into the battery itself. It's not much, it really isn't. So quality build on this side, this thing's pretty good. I always have fun riding it, and it's one of the tools that I have and I need to have with me so that when I'm out riding this thing, I can either park my car, charge like it's doing right now, and go out and do some videos right here. So another little cool feature about this one here, it has a front shock and a spring, but sometimes it is very loud, but it's supposed to be there to give you a little bit better of a ride. I don't think it does much to it, but I mean, that's that. I think it's rated for about 210 pounds, I think it is. I weigh 170, and this one right here works fine for me right here. The only trouble I've ever had with it was in this front collar right here, right where that spring is. I'll pull that down. There you go, you can kind of see the shock or spring right there. There's a nut and a bolt system in here, and sometimes that comes loose, so I just have to take a screwdriver in there and twist the handlebars back and forth, and it fixes it. Put some Loctite on it this time, so hopefully it won't be too bad. It has a front light. Like I said, it doesn't have the back lights, but the side lights glow. So when I'm out riding around in Florida, since these are basically a bicycle considered for the House Bill 435, then what happens here is I have to abide by all the traffic laws at night. And some of those traffic laws at night are having a front light and a rear light. So that's why I put that strobe right there on that, and then it satisfies it, and I don't get stopped. Some cities do have ordinances against these here where you can't use them in the ordinance prohibits them from using on sidewalk and some on city streets. And that's what the House Bill 435 or 453, I have it backwards sometimes, but that House Bill allows local governments to make ordinances against these and prohibit them from being operated within their their jurisdiction like that. So if you like these, check it out. You can check out a link in the description. You can get them anywhere from about $200 all the way up to about $850 to $900 for these scooters. And some of them you have sit-on scooters, and they're pretty fun. So, all right, we're going to head out to Gainesville PD, and I'll see you guys soon.